2019, the DA will grow. He says he's confident that many South Africans will choose the DA as the flag bearer for a united, non-racial and prosperous South Africa. Maimane was addressing the media following their two-day sitting of the DA's federal executive.
Maimane says the central focus of the meeting was the upcoming general elections. He says the party has non-negotiable goals, including becoming the biggest party in Gauteng, Northern Cape, and retaining the Western Cape. He says in the recent by-elections, the party has grown significantly in both rural and urban areas.
So a battleground for these elections will be the province of Gauteng, and the provincial leader here of Gauteng has been tasked this weekend, will be establishing a process of selecting a premier candidate. We will then be driving mobilization on the ground to ensure that we can form the government in Gauteng in this province coming up next year.
The DA will also launch the premier candidate campaign across the country. Maimane says they will field candidates who are capable to speak to voters directly.
The Democratic Alliance is the only party that does not practice cadre deployment. We don't ask people to say if you must come into the organization so that you can end up in parliament. So our applications are open online. Everybody and anybody must apply to become a member of parliament or a member of the provincial legislature.
The DA says without a growing, vibrant and inclusive economy, the country will never create opportunities for the youth to pursue their own destiny. The DA has also called for the discussion around VAT, which it says it will table in Parliament.
We will be going back to Parliament to fight this question of the increase of VAT. You can't move from 14 to 15% in a world where people still remain poor. This has been a rolled out campaign all across the country, and our people have come back with submissions to say it's simply unaffordable. The cost of living is going up.
Meanwhile, citing former President Zuma's comments about corruption, Maimane says Zuma has an obligation to name those whom he says are corrupt.
So we challenge the president to say he must come out with this information, and the institutions of government must then insist to do so, to compel him to produce this information.
Lehana Tsoteti, SABC News, Johannesburg.